Salam sejahtera and a very good morning to all. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Simon Fung Chung Heng, Group Executive Chairman of Aquawalk Group Berhad. Yang berusaha, Mr. Daryl Fung Chen Ho, Executive Director, Group CEO of Aquawalk Group Berhad. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Biu Tan, Managing Director of M&A Equity Holdings Berhad. Yang berusaha, Puan Aziza Muhammad Yatim, CEO of CGS International Securities Malaysia. Yang berbahagia, Datuk Fadil Muhammad, Chief Executive Officer of Bursa Malaysia. Yang berusaha, Mr. Leong Si Meng, Director of Securities Market of Bursa Malaysia. Board of Directors, key senior management and staff of Aquawalk Group Berhad. Management of Bursa Malaysia, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Janie, your MC for today. And on behalf of Bursa Malaysia, welcome to the listing ceremony of Aquawalk Group Berhad on the ACE market of Bursa Malaysia. To kickstart today's event, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Leong Si Meng, Director of Securities Market Bursa Malaysia, to deliver his opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Leong to the stage.
Berbahagia, Dr. Simon Fung, Chairman of Aquawalk Group. Yang berusaha, Mr. Daryl Fung, Executive Director, Group CEO of Aquawalk Group. Yang berbahagia, Dr. Biu Tan, Group CEO of M&A and Managing Director of M&A Equity Holdings Berhad. Yang berusaha, Puan Aziza Muhammad Yatim, CEO of CGS International Securities. And also joining us today is Yang berbahagia, Dr. Fadil Muhammad, Chief Executive Officer of Bursa Malaysia, members of the board, management, and employees of Aquawalk Group Berhad, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you and salam sejahtera, and a very warm welcome to the exchange today. The Aquawalk or the aquarium business is something that puts a smile to big kids and small kids alike. And the exchange is very happy today that you have chosen Bursa Malaysia to IPO your company. So on behalf of the exchange, we'd like to welcome you again today. A public listing is a defining milestone as part of the company's journey, reflecting years of vision coming to life, dedication and commitment put through by the founders and the employees of the company to make today a reality. But it's more than that. It marks the beginning of a new chapter that brings broader opportunities, heightened visibility, and more importantly, greater responsibilities as now we have the general public as part of the company. My heartfelt congratulations to the board, the management team, and the employees of Aquawalk Group for this remarkable achievement. We are often asked on the IPO listings of Bursa Malaysia. Today's listing marks the 40th IPO on the ACE market this year, contributing to a total of 51 IPOs on Bursa Malaysia year to date. This achievement reflects the growing confidence in our market and the collective momentum that we make together. I would also like to commend Aquawalk Group for achieving an oversubscription rate of 6.22 times, a positive reflection of investor interest and confidence in your business fundamentals, strategic direction, and well done for that. With its public debut today, Aquawalk is poised to achieve a total market capitalization of 571.3 million ringgit based on an enlarged issue share capital of 1.8 billion shares at an IPO price of 31 cents per share. Ladies and gentlemen, with over 2 decades of experience, Aquawalk Group has built a strong reputation for developing and operating award-winning aquariums across ASEAN. Its flagship Aquaria KLCC remains Malaysia's largest private aquarium with top-rated attractions, whilst its regional expansion into Thailand and Indonesia reflects its resilience and growing ambition. Beyond the business expansion, Aquawalk Group's commitment to conservation and education efforts with institutions such as the Chulalongkorn University and Malaysia's Ministry of Education position itself uniquely within the tourism and edu-tourism sectors. The strengths not only demonstrates the long-term business viability, but also aligns Bursa Malaysia's vision to support the dynamic and sustainable company in our market. To the board and management of Aquawalk, transitioning into a PLC not only brings greater visibility, but also heightened responsibilities and expectations that come with it. The board's role serves as a compass, a guiding strategy, promoting good governance, as well as sustaining stakeholder trust has never been more important once you assume your current role to transitioning between a private company into a public company. We commend Aquawalk Group for its commitment to sound governance. We are a well-balanced board comprising a majority of independent directors as well as 30% of women representation. This is definitely reflective of your business as the careers that you have offers a myriad of diversity within the business. In line with this commitment, we encourage the group to consider adopting a step-up practice under the Malaysian Code of Corporate Governance, which recommends the audit committee comprising solely of independent directors. We understand that each company operates within its own unique context, and this recommendation is not intended to be prescriptive, but as a means to inspire continuous improvement to board independence and enhancing stakeholders' confidence, as well as adoption of best practices within corporate governance. In just a few moments, the sound of the gong will echo through the listing gallery, signaling Aquawalk's entry into the public market and its official welcome into Bursa Malaysia's family. Once again, congratulations and welcome to the capital market, and thank you again for choosing Bursa Malaysia.
Thank you, Mr. Leong, for the opening remarks. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my pleasure to invite Datuk Simon Fung Chung Heng, Group Executive Chairman of Aquawalk Group Berhad, to deliver his speech. Datuk Simon, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much for being here. And Berhad, Datuk Fadil Muhammad, CEO of Bursa Malaysia, Mr. Leong Siming, Director of Security Market of Bursa Malaysia, Datuk Bill Tan, Managing Director of M&A Equity Holdings Berhad, Puan Aziza of CGS, International Securities Malaysia, and members of the media, a very good morning to all of you. I would like first of all to acknowledge my past directors, I think, who are here with us. We have Datuk Siri AK, Harry, and David Mays, and in particular my partner, my late partner, Terry O'Boyle. He would be very happy to have seen us here today, because that's what I promised him that we would do, and we'll be listing sometime. But unfortunately he's not here, but I'm very happy that he is actually represented by his wife and son, Anna O'Boyle and Alexander. So Alexander, Anna, he came all the way from Auckland just to witness this event. Thank you very much. Mostly my thank goes to the Aquawalk Group. Without you guys, we will not be here today, and I'll not be standing here, and I'm here just because I'm representing all of you to be able to welcome everybody for us joining the ACE Market Board. Of course, my thanks to my new board of directors who will be joining us is Datuk Rose. Datuk Rose, where are you? Datuk Rose. We have Monica, and we have David. Diana, she's not here today because she was ill. But anyway, all of you will be joining us in our new adventure and journey together going forward. And of course, the remaining on the board with me is Datin Mina, my better half, and the group CEO, Daryl. Where are you, Daryl? Yes, I can't see you, even though you're tall. Just to a note that actually it was Daryl's birthday on Monday. So basically, and also today is actually David's birthday. It is today. So I hope you will be getting a present at 9 o'clock, alright? Today we stand at the edge of a new ocean. This morning, Aquawalk Group officially lists on the ACE market of Bursa Malaysia. The moment is not just about ringing the gong, but it is about the accumulation of 2 decades of vision, determination, and a deep commitment to the magic of the marine world. Over the years, we built more than just oceanariums. We've built ecosystem dedicated to providing world-class entertainment, education, and conservation. We have shown that it is entirely possible to pursue a profitable and sustainable business while encouraging millions of people to save the planet. We are now raising the capital needed to fund our expansion into the new oceanarium in the region. This is the next great chapter in our story, a story of bringing wonders of the ocean to new cities and communities. We know for our resilience and our commitment to excellence. As we step into this public platform, we are more committed than ever to creating long-term value for our new shareholders. To our team, every single person, whether you are back of house, front of house, and management, you are the one that propel this company all the way. So this moment belongs to all of you. Your passion is the current that provides us the forward momentum. Let the market know the Aquawalk Group is ready to dive in. Our high tide is here. So let's get on and do the job after the listing. Thank you, and let's hope we will see what happens when we go for the Gong. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Samuel, for the remarkable speech. I'm sure that today marks the beginning of an exciting chapter for Aquawalk Group Berhad, and we eagerly look forward to the accomplishments that lie ahead. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the highlight of today's proceedings, please allow me to give you some brief updates on the market and trading information of Aquawalk Group Berhad. Aquawalk Group Berhad will debut on the East Market of Bursa Malaysia, bearing stock code of 0380 and stock short name of Aquawalk. Aquawalk Group Berhad will be listed under the consumer product and services sector of the East Market of Bursa Malaysia. At 9 a.m. sharp, Aquawalk Group Berhad will strike the gong, indicating the trading has begun. To mark this historic moment, may I have the pleasure of inviting onto the stage and have the honor of hitting the gong Datuk Samuel Fong Chung Heng, Group Executive Chairman of Aquawalk Group Berhad, Mr. Darrell Fong Chuen Ho, Executive Director, Group CEO of Aquawalk Group Berhad. At the same time, joining them will be Datin Minachia Kim Chu, Ms. Monica Lai Yun Hui, Datuk Engineer Rosalind Jenizra, Mr. Jadid Wan Kim Chong, Datuk Gilta, Mr. Gary King, Wan Asta Muhammad Yatin, and Ms. Rachel Ho. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we welcome them onto the stage. So at the same time, we would like to invite our colleague from market operations to list on the stage and provide an overview of the share price movement and showcase on the screen behind me. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:57 a.m. We are only just 3 minutes away from 9 a.m. I hope you are all as excited as I am for the countdown. And for other esteemed guests, if you have no further questions, you may just feel free to move over to the Gong area. We will stand by for a group photo before the countdown. At the same time, for other guests, you may just step forward, find a right spot, ready with your camera and food to celebrate this momentous occasion that is going to happen very soon at 9 a.m. And don't forget to join me for the countdown later on. Esteemed guests, we would like to invite you to move to the Gong area to stand by for the countdown later and have a group photo. Is now 8:58 a.m. and we are only 2 minutes away from striking the gong. Please feel free to step forward and capture photographs for this momentous occasion. So later on, we will count down for 10 seconds. Don't forget to join me for the countdown. And before that, we would like to have a group photo, so our cameraman can stand by now for a group photo before we start for the countdown later. From SBS, Dr. Simon and also Mr. Leo, later after our countdown at 10 seconds, you may keep the gong as many times as you like to commemorate this momentous occasion. Dr. Simon, Mr. Leo and the team will move to the camera for a group photo, and later on 10 seconds we will start the countdown. So once again, later at 9 a.m. sharp, you may keep the gong as many times as you like to commemorate this wonderful moment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:59 a.m. and we are only less than 1 minute away from striking the gong. Please be on standby. And don't forget to join me for the countdown later. It's less than 30 seconds. Please be on standby. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for. We are just moments away from the stroke of 9 a.m. And be on standby. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the relevant parties involved in this successful listing ceremony. Congratulations to Aquawalk Berhad.
Sorry, no worries.
So now we have the first session before we move on to the next agenda.
Masuk Oh wait, okay. Okay.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have a group photo before move on to the next agenda. Dr. Saman and Mr. Daryl, please move on to the center of the stage for a group photo with all the team members of Aquawalk Group Berhad. So now I would like to invite the board members of Aquawalk Group Berhad to join us on the stage for a group photo. Cameraman stand by. Alright, everyone look at the center, look at the camera, have a cheerful smile. 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, fellow investors, and welcome to KleverStock. I'm Ainu Jaya, and I am now here at Bursa Malaysia for the official listing ceremony for Aquawalk Group Berhad, the operator behind Malaysia's most iconic oceanarium, Aquaria KLCC. And yes, as you can see here, the hall is packed, a full house for one of the most anticipated listings of the year. Now, right behind me, the symbolic moment just took place. The gong has been struck, officially making Aquawalk's debut on the ACE market of Bursa Malaysia, a major milestone for the group and a proud moment for its entire team. Now, a short while ago, we heard from Executive Chairman Dato' Simon Fung, the entrepreneur behind Aquaria KLCC and several successful ventures in Malaysia's retail and hospitality scene. From the energy in the room today, it's clear that this listing isn't just a corporate milestone. It's a story of growth, ambition, and public confidence in Aquawalk's next chapter. Now, for those unfamiliar, Aquawalk Group Berhad isn't just known for running Aquaria KLCC. The company has spent years building a reputation for world-class oceanariums and immersive marine attractions. Ahead of today's listing, investors responded in a big way. Aquawalk's IPO was oversubscribed by 6 times with a total of 665.6 million shares applied for compared to the 92.2 million shares available. The Bumiputra portion came in 5.68 times oversubscribed, while the non-Bumiputra portion saw an even stronger response at 6.77 times. Even shares reserved for eligible individuals and private placements were fully taken up. The company aimed to raise nearly 230 million ringgit at an IPO price of 31 cents per share. Half of that, 114.3 million ringgit, goes directly to Aquawalk to upgrade existing attractions, strengthen IT systems, repay borrowings, support working capital, and most excitingly, develop new oceanariums. Now, this includes a brand new oceanarium in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and a new aquarium in Java, Indonesia. The remaining 114.3 million ringgit from the sale of existing shares goes to a group of current shareholders, including Dato' Simon Fung, who, beyond Aquaria KLCC, who also owns the Body Shop Malaysia, Burger and Bobster Malaysia, and controls In Nature Berhad. M&A Securities is serving as the advisor, sponsor, and managing underwriter for the IPO, with CGS International Securities on board as joint underwriter and placement agent. It's truly an exciting day for Malaysia's tourism and edutainment landscape, and for investors who've shown overwhelming confidence in Aquawalk's regional expansion plans. We'll be back shortly with more live coverage for the press conference happening right here after this, so stay tuned on KleverStock.
Once again, I would like to invite the board manager of the company, Aquawalk Group Berhad, at the same time, and also Bursa Malaysia management team for a group photo sessions.
Hi. Hello. Oh, do you have suction one? Yes. Oh, very good. Who else? Who is the one? Rachel. Rachel and Chong. Where's Rachel and Chong?
They're coming.
Scary, right? First minute. Sure. First 5 minutes scary, right?
Oh, yes. Yes. No, steady.
Steady. Don't worry at all.
Want to start off?
Yeah.
We just wait.
Okay.
Members of the media, welcome to the press conference of Aquawalk Berhad in conjunction with the IPO listing this morning. Now, I'm pleased to introduce the key managements from Aquawalk joining us today. Seated at the center, we have Dr. Simon Fong, Group Executive Chairman. To his left is Mr. Darren Fong, Group Chief Executive Officer. And to his right is Mr. Harry Owen, Group Chief Corporate Governance and Finance Officer. And from M&A Secretaries in Berhad, we have on your left, Ms. Rachel Ho, Deputy Head of Corporate Finance, and on your right, Mr. Chong Soo-yong, Associate Director of Corporate Finance. Please invite Dr. Simon Fong, Group Executive Chairman, to deliver his opening remarks. Without further ado, over to you, Dr. Simon Fong.
Thank you very much. I think I'm very happy to see you all here today to witness the listing of the Aquawalk Group itself. I think the Aquawalk Group, we are listing and we have got no comparison in the market at the moment. So basically, we hope that given the time, they will realize the kind of valuation we deserve. And obviously, when in the beginning there was a little bit of green, but I think now it's quite steady, moving forward and upwards. So thank you, Daryl, and my independent director, David, for delivering your birthday gift to me and to yourself. So I would like Daryl to say anything that you want to say.
Thank you. Well, I think Dr. has covered pretty much what we were hoping for today. We're very glad at the initial results, and we expect it to continue on and up. And I guess from here on out, we are just looking forward to being able to carry out the plans that we said we would. Thank you. Any questions from the media?
Thank you, Dr. Simon and Mr. Darrell, for the wonderful opening remarks. We shall now open the floor for questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hands. And just speak louder so that everyone can hear you. Anyone would like to start with the first question?
Morning, congratulations on the listing today. Jasmine from The Edge. So I just wanted to touch upon your visitorship growth and what your targets are for especially Visit Malaysia 2026. And also would you be able to break down kind of like the mix between international and local visitors coming to the aquarium here in KLCC, in KL, and also in Phuket?
So typically, I think this is something we've also mentioned before, the international visitorship for both aquariums typically hovers around 50%. For Phuket, of course, during certain seasons that can go up to about maybe 60%, 65% as it's a tourism destination. But otherwise, it's a very healthy mix between local and foreign visitorships. As for Visit Malaysia 2026, of course, we expect our aquarium growth to continue for Korea KLCC. So far, we have been on target, trending upwards. We expect this to continue onwards, especially with the incentives being offered, as well as the push by the Malaysian government for Visit Malaysia 2026.
And with, so recently Apex Securities had covered Aquawalk, and they said that there is a wide gap between Aquaria KLCC and the Singapore Oceanarium. Would there be, or are you eyeing any increase in prices, in ticket prices in the future to contribute to your revenue?
So whenever we look at ticket pricing, we're always very conscious of both the international pricing, the kind of markets that we attract, the kind of visitorship we attract, as well as the comparison between ourselves and other similar facilities such as the Singapore Ocean Area, which Apex Securities had referred to. This also includes places like Hong Kong Ocean Park or Langkawi Underwater World and so on. We do try and make sure that all our guests and visitors have a very good value for money, meaning that when they come to visit our aquariums, they get a strong experience, both educational as well as in terms of enrichment and entertainment. So, in short, yes, there is a lot of opportunity for us to realize the value that Aquaria KLCC provides in particular. But what we would do is perhaps wait until we have our penguin tank completed in Aquaria KLCC. So that draws a very, very clear and strong reason and distinction as to why we would increase the price, if at all.
Any other questions?
I'm Navin from Berhad. So I'd like to know, out of the IPO proceeds, which key projects we prioritize first and what is the timeline for the project?
So the key projects that we are looking at would be the penguin tank in Aquaria KLCC, upgrade and renovation works both in the aquariums in Phuket as well as Aquaria KLCC. In Phuket, it would be the aviary and seal tanks that we are looking to expand on. Of course, the larger projects would be Surabaya as well as Sabah. So these are the locations where we're looking at. We of course continue to explore other locations, other viable places where we may be able to enter in, but these two are the major locations. And in terms of timeline, we will be looking at having the penguin tank up next year, sometime in the second half of 2026. As for Surabaya and KK, we will look at them coming up in 2027 and 2028 respectively.
I think being listed allow us to be able to look for other projects as well and allow us to go further and faster into the region itself. So I think that's one of the reasons that we want to list.
And also looking ahead, I would like to know your outlook for the next 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, of course, next year, you know, it's a very good year, should be a very good year for us because it's Visit Malaysia year, and of course, with the incentive that the Malaysian government has given to the locals to visit theme parks and aquariums. So that would be very good. I think when you talk about 2 to 3 years' time, I think it will be extremely good for us because that we will be able to execute and finish Surabaya Aquarium, and that will actually go into our top line and also onto our bottom line.
Hi, I'm Ayu from KleverStock. Can you break down your revenue mix? Which segment drives the most growth and which is the most profitable?
I think in terms of segments, we have a very strong, again, it depends on what you're looking at. If you're looking at visitorship segments, then you have local and foreign visitorships. Typically, of course, international visitorships have a stronger margin for us. Being an international visitor, we do charge slightly higher prices for international visitors. In terms of a actual product mix within the aquarium itself, about 15 to 20% of our total revenue is contributed by retail and photography services. In terms of the margins, in general, the aquariums carry about a 57-58% gross profit margin. Henry, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Any other questions on the floor?
I just like to, do you have an outline for any more conservation efforts that you're looking into? What kind of projects would that be looking to initiate?
So we have a few projects that we've already undertaken that are currently ongoing. The idea behind a lot of our conservation projects is that they would be perpetual in nature. We don't want to sort of jump into a project, get one single project off, and then wash our hands of it. So, for example, we have a coral conservation project that we're doing together with University of Malaysia Terengganu, and that's an ongoing coral restoration project. We've completed planting about 1,000 new coral stalks in Pulau Bidong, and we will be looking to do the same for another island. We're currently in discussions with the Department of Fisheries as well as other partners to see where else we can take this. We also have shark release programs that is currently being run. In particular, we work together with an NGO in Thailand, together with the Department of Marine Coastal Resources, and the Thailand Department of Fisheries to rehabilitate and release our captive bred leopard sharks into the waters around Phuket. Moving forward, we are exploring a larger degree of similar collaborations. We intend for them to be perpetual in nature and to involve rewilding and releasing whether it's corals or live animals back into the natural habitat. And we are also exploring some government-to-government programs as well. So I cannot share too much details on that, but it will be quite exciting when they come to fruition.
I have one last question. So, I think in your prospectus, I think it was mentioned that one of your biggest sites, the lease, is expected to expire in 2 years. Are there any updates on renewal discussions or?
You're referring to the lease?
Yeah.
So I think the only lease that would fit that description would be the Aquaria KLCC one, and that lease was renewed in May of this year for another 24 years.
Any more questions?
I think we will consider transferring to the main market once we finish another aquarium itself, because that will give us the the accelerated growth in terms of top line and bottom line. So maybe 2 years from now.
Any further questions before I conclude today's sessions? Alright, we shall wrap up the sessions today. Once again, thank you for joining us this morning. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us. Our email address is stated on the press release. You may proceed to the conference room located at the back to enjoy the refreshments. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, a whole bunch of recording things. Thank you very much.